Have a good day. Welcome to eLearning Hub, signing on to give you a new insight. Our topic for today is the principles of communication. Every day we are always communicating with different people at work, at the market, at school, at home, with friends, neighbors, etc. We communicate verbally, non-verbally, electronically, and in writing. Unfortunately, the message does not always come across as intended. Is it because of some barriers or because of how we encode the message? How do we really become an effective communicator? When we talk of effective communication, the first thing that comes to our mind is the principles of effective communication. These principles direct the design of the message, its styles, and its significance in order to make it more effective to the target audience. The 7 C's of effective communication, also known as the 7 principles of communication. These are useful way to ensure good and effective communication. The 7 C's has two more variations that are often overlooked, namely creativity and credibility. These principles of communication provide a useful checklist as a result of which both written, electronic, and verbal communication carry out a clear, understandable, target group-oriented, and well-structured manner. Here are the principles of communication that we need to follow in order to become an effective communicator. These are applicable to both written, electronic, and verbal communication. Completeness, concreteness, courtesy, correctness, clarity, consideration, conciseness, creativity, and credibility. The first one is completeness. The communication must be complete. It should convey all facts required by the audience. The sender of the message must take into consideration the receiver's mindset and convey the message accordingly. The WH questions must be answered to provide a complete information. A complete communication has the following features. Complete communication develops and enhances the reputation of an organization. Moreover, they are cost-saving, as no crucial information is missing and no additional cost is incurred in conveying an extra message if the communication is complete. Complete communication always gives additional information whatever required. It leaves no questions in the mind of the receiver. Complete communication helps in better decision making by the audience or readers or receivers of the message as they get all the desired and crucial information. It persuades the audience. Second, concreteness. Concrete communication implies being particular and clear message rather than ambiguous and general. Concreteness strengthens confidence. The concrete message has the following features. It is supported with the specific facts and figures. It makes use of words that are clear and that build the reputation. Concrete messages are not misinterpreted by the audience or the receiver. Third, courtesy. Courtesy in communication implies the message should show the sender's expression as well as should respect the receiver. The sender of the message should be sincerely polite, judicious, reflective, and enthusiastic. The courteous message has the following features. Courtesy implies taking into consideration both viewpoints as well as feelings of the receiver of the message. Courteous message is positive and focused on the audience. It makes use of terms showing respect for the receiver of the message. It is not at all biased. Fourth, correctness. Correctness in communication implies that there are no grammatical errors in communication. The inappropriate verb tense, misplaced modifiers, errors in subject-verb agreement, mixing up similar words, etc., can cause misunderstanding on the message. Correct communication has the following features. The message is exact, correct, and timely. If the communication is correct, it boosts up the confidence level. Correct message has a greater impact on the audience or readers. It checks for the precision and accurateness of facts and figures used in the message. It makes use of appropriate and correct language in the message. Fifth, clarity. Clarity implies emphasizing on a specific message or goal at a time, rather than trying to achieve too much at once. The clarity in communication has the following features. It makes understanding easier. Complete clarity of thoughts and ideas enhances the meaning of the message. Clear message makes use of exact, appropriate, and concrete words. 6. Consideration. Consideration implies stepping into the shoes of others. It means putting yourself on the situation of the audience. Effective communication must take the audience into consideration. Example, the audience's viewpoints, background, mindset, education level, etc. Make an attempt to envisage or visualize your audience, their requirements, emotions, as well as problems. Ensure that the self-respect of the audience is maintained and their emotions are not at harm. Modify your words in a message to suit the audience's needs while making your message complete. Features of considerate communication are as follows. Emphasize on you approach. Empathize with the audience and exhibit interest in the audience. This will stimulate a positive reaction from the audience. Show optimism towards your audience. Emphasize on what is possible rather than what is impossible. Lay stress on positive words such as jovial or cheerful, committed, thanks, warm, healthy, help, etc. Seventh, conciseness. Conciseness means briefness or shortness of the message, not wordy. Example, communicating what you want to convey in the least possible words without unnecessary expressions. Conciseness is a necessity for effective communication. Concise communication has the following features. It is both time-saving as well as cost-saving. It underlines and highlights the main message as it avoids using excessive and needless words. Concise communication provides a short and essential message in limited words to the audience. Concise message is more appealing and comprehensible to the audience. Concise message is non-repetitive in nature. Eighth, creativity. A text will only be lively when the words and sentence structures are used creatively. Creativity is about using one's imagination to come up with original ideas, think out of the box, and think global. Example, there are some communication situations that you need to be creative in telling the message in order not to harm the receiver's feelings. Creative communication has the following features. The creative communication aims expression in an original manner and facilitate a better understanding of the message. It is the way that best connects with your target audience. Creativity encourages self-expression, a way to create something from personal feelings and experiences. Being creative gives us opportunities to try out new ideas and new ways of thinking and problem solving. Creative communication helps us acknowledge and celebrate our own uniqueness and diversity. Ninth, credibility. By creating an atmosphere of trust in a conversation or text, you add credibility to the message. This can be achieved by a clear and striking tone, which indicates that the information you are discussing contains the right information. Credible communication has the following features. The feeling of trust and respect that you inspire with others, demonstrating concern that one is perceived as responsible, reliable, and trustworthy. Credibility is dependable source of reliable information. These are the principles of communication. Putting these principles or rules into practice will make you a good and effective communicator. Thank you for watching. I will end this by leaving you a quotation by Brian Tracy. Communication is a skill that you can learn. It's like riding a bicycle or typing. If you're willing to work at it, you can rapidly improve the quality of every part of your life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click also the notification bell so that you will be notified for the next video.